Hello and welcome to another video. So you may not remember the time I made a video talking about how a situation between the symbiote and Mario could go down. 6 months ago to be exact. Because today I'm going to be doing another video where I'm going to be putting the symbiote up against one of your favorite video game characters. And today we're going to be doing that with your favorite blocky character, Steve from Minecraft. Now we're going to be doing a couple things differently this time around. You see, we're going to be covering the design, the location where you can find the symbiote, the mechanics, basically the gameplay and moves, and all the symbiote's weaknesses. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into it. This. Alright, so to briefly touch upon the design, I wanted to keep the symbiote's design rather the same, because all I really needed to do was to make some changes. You see, I still needed to make Venom's design pixelated and blocky, so I tried my best to do that, especially with the eyes and mouth, and as you can see, the teeth as well. I wanted to make Venom's design true to how it was before, but I wanted to make it more pixelated and simpler, if that makes sense. I wanted to also add these little tendrils because sometimes Venom has that, and I thought it looks cool. Also, if you see, there are little white things on Venom, and I wanted that to be the little white veins. If you don't know what this is, then basically, in the new Venom movies, he has these like white veins, so I wanted to incorporate that into this design. And if we look to the left side, you can just see what the symbiote will look like in your inventory. I didn't really think too much of this design. Honestly, this is just like a black blob. Honestly, it's not really much, and I don't really think we should spend that much time talking about the symbiote in your inventory. Now let's move on. Now that we got that out of the way, let's move to the location. So, now where I'm thinking the location should be for the symbiote is the end. Now, why I think it should be the end is because it'll just add on to the end's more mysterious nature, and I think that this could be the planet where the symbiotes were actually born in and grew up in. Now, where you can actually find the symbiote is in the end cities and the end ships. Wait. But Derek, what about the overworld? I just watched like Spider-Man 3 right now, and in that movie, the symbiote came in through an asteroid. What about that? Oh, you're right, Jim. That actually reminds me. You see, originally, when I was making this video, I only thought that the symbiote should be found in one place. But then I remembered that it could actually be two places where you could find the symbiote. One could be the end, and the other could be the overworld. You see, there may be a small chance that you can find the symbiote in a meteorite. You see, there's a small chance that a meteor can crash down on your overworld, and in this meteor will have the symbiote in it. So those were two places where you could find the symbiote, but I would just leave it to the end because there you'll have a better chance of finding it. Now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to the actual mechanics now. You see, how you put on the symbiote is you have to put it where your chest plate would be. So basically, you have to put the symbiote on your chest, and then the whole symbiote will go around your body, so it's not like an arm or anything. Also, this symbiote is basically equal to a in diamond armor's defense. Now, when you put on the symbiote, you will gain 10 extra hearts, so just keep that in mind. And the only real downside to putting on the symbiote is you won't be able to eat fruits and vegetables anymore. You'll have a more limited you have more limited things to eat, which is just the animals. But besides that, here are the mechanics and moves I created for the symbiote. You see, for the first one, if you gain 10 levels of XP, you can basically shoot out your arm. You can make your arm longer to attack enemies far away from you. And if you get, say, 30 levels of XP, or 20, you can cover yourself in spikes, and if you attack an enemy, it'll do more damage, and any enemy that'll attack you will also receive damage. And for the last one, which maybe, I don't know, 40 levels of XP or more, you can shoot out the symbiote, which will infect and damage enemies in your path. So those are the 3 things I had for the symbiote. And for this, if you hold the shift bar down for long enough, you can jump higher. And you also have the normal crawling on walls, and super strength. So those are all the mechanics and moves I came up with for the symbiote. Because if I sat here all day thinking of possible mechanics, we would be here forever. Sadly though, if we actually go to weaknesses, I actually couldn't think of much. But then I remembered that one of Venom's weaknesses was sound, and I knew the object perfect for that. You see, in Minecraft, there are these bells, and I'm thinking that this could be one of the symbiote's weaknesses. You see, if you ring this bell repeatedly, it will damage the symbiote. And if you ring it 10 times, it will actually kill the symbiote. And a more basic a more basic weakness is fire and lava. But you guys already knew that. Now, these are a lot more weaknesses I had planned for the symbiote, but I don't think I'm going to say them all. Now, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, because this was something really different that I don't really do a lot. And who knows, maybe I'll actually make more of these types of videos. Anyways though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's going to be all for today. Bye!